National Primary EAS System has issued a National Emergency Action Notification for the continental United States. This station has interrupted its regular program at the request of the U.S. government to participate in the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test.
The following message is being delivered at the direction of the United States government.
Stretches out as far as the naked eye can see. From where this fallout came is the last time some of these poor souls will see. Fire breakers from the sky, radiation, children cry. But you plan a mile, and we have to win up for the die. We are your friends, you see, and we're here to spread the word of the motherfucking renegade. They dropped the bomb on us. They dropped the bomb on us. They dropped the bomb on us.
As the sun beat down relentlessly on the barren desert landscape, I trudged through the wasteland, my only companion being the soft whispering of the wind. I was the sole survivor on the entire planet, left to wander this desolate world alone. The cities that once bustled with life now lay in ruins, a haunting reminder of a civilization that once thrived here. I was afraid to venture into the cities, afraid of what I would find lurking in the shadows of the crumbling buildings. Instead, I lived off the land, scavenging for food and water in the unforgiving desert. It was a harsh existence, but it was all I had left. As I watched, my mind often drifted to how it had all come to this. The world had been ripped apart by a war, leaving nothing but destruction in its wake. The skies were a constant shade of gray, a reminder of the devastation that had been brought upon the planet. I thought back to the days before the world had ended, when life had been so different. I remember the bustling cities, the crowded streets, the laughter and chatter of people going about their days. It seemed like a distant dream now, a memory of a world that only existed in the past. But despite the emptiness that surrounded me, I refused to give up hope. I clung to the belief that somewhere out there was another survivor, just like me. I had traveled on foot as cars and technology of the past no longer functioned in this ruined world. There were times when I got desperate for food, but not this desperate. Radiation will definitely kill you out here. However, there were carcasses all over the desert, and I really needed that energy. I spent my days wandering aimlessly, searching for any sign of life. The silence was deafening, broken only by the occasional howl of a distant creature. I longed for human contact, for someone to share this lonely world with. As I walked, I stumbled upon the remnants of a once thriving civilization. The buildings, they loomed overhead, casting shadows over the empty streets. I felt a shiver run down my spine as I cautiously made my way through the abandoned city, my senses on high alert. Ever since I stepped into this new city, I feel like I'm being stalked right now. I just have that gut feeling. As I made my way into an abandoned building to set up camp for the night, I heard a noise coming from inside. My heart raced as I cautiously approached, my eyes scanning the darkness for any movement, and then, out of the shadow, a figure emerged. I cautiously but quickly raised my rifle because, I don't know, it's 6 to 1, half dozen the other. The next morning, I left the city. I needed to find a place that I could just call home. I headed for the mountains, and I found this place. I don't know what to even call it, but there was animals I have not seen in forever, since I was a kid. I heard running water. The stranger approached me, their eyes filled with a mixture of fear and hope. Two souls brought together by a cruel hand of fate. There we stood, face to face, and at that moment we knew we would survive.